So let me explain this. Do you guys know why traditional monitoring, like a Google alert, doesn't work? You can't monitor someone's reputation with that. Anybody know why? Why do all the monitoring systems fail when it comes to reputation? Anybody know that? You want to take a guess, Steve? Patrick? All right. No, it's not that they're not geared towards it. The algorithm, no. That algorithm, no. It's not reactive, no. Here's why. When you put it's very simple psychology. When you actually put in a Google term, it's looking for that word, right? Well, you can't monitor someone's reputation because no one ever leaves a review with the company name in it. You know why? Because they're on the company's directory site. You don't have to say, I didn't like the service at so-and-so company, because they're already on so-and-so company's website. So they'll just leave the words, I didn't like my experience. So there's no way of monitoring any of these sites unless you're using a system like Yext, which to only monitor 5 or 6 sites will cost someone $100 to $300 a month. The last step is to create a reputation marketing culture. You need to educate the business and inspire them to develop and maintain that reputation. So, are you kidding me? We've got to teach and train an entire company? Oh yes, you got to do that. But I'm going to show you how we do it, and you're going to literally chuckle of how easy it is. Just imagine, by the way, just imagine you telling a company, look, we're going to create a reputation marketing culture in your business, and we're going to educate and train everybody in your company so that you can get 5-star reviews and every single one of your customers loves you. What do you think they're going to say? How is that going to feel? Like, holy cow, you're going to do all that? Oh yeah, amazing stuff. And so this isn't linear, it's reciprocal, because when you educate and inspire the staff, they will work with the customers, they'll get more reviews, then you're back up to get reviews into keeping that reputation. Then you market that, then you manage it, and that you feed that back into the culture again, and they get inspired because they're getting such great reviews, and now you've changed the entire business. They will never leave you, and any product you want to sell them, they will love you with open arms. Does that make sense? Any aha moments here about seeing this? And let me just explain this for a second. There is very few people on this webinar right now that I can't relate to when it comes to a loss of finances, difficulty, and hardship. I know everybody goes through different places and points in their life. 5 years ago, I was doing really, really well. 6 years ago, I should say now. I had 13 homes, rental properties, and lost everything in the market. I ended up owing over $167,000. 2 people, 2 credit cards, 2 bills, not to mention the mortgages. I felt like a failure as a father, a husband. I was miserable. It was the most disgusting time of my life. I tried everything to try to get out of that, but it might as well have been $1 million in debt. And then I discovered local marketing. And what I realized is instead of focusing on my miserable situation, I loved helping businesses. I loved entrepreneurship. And so I would focus on helping them. And so I started out doing websites and SEO and slowly built up, and it just skyrocketed for me. But if I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't be doing any of that. I'd be doing reputation. You know, and there's other issues like, you know, family issues and you know, health issues. And, you know, we've been trying to have a baby for almost 4 years now. My wife has a pretty severe car accident. We've had 4 miscarriages. We just lost our baby about 3 months ago at our 4th month. So I understand what it means to really go through difficult times, at least from some perspective, about family issues, but also finances. I'm going to let you know though, when you got a local marketing business that's bringing in $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 a month, it doesn't change everything because it's still difficult. But those finances help dramatically. And when you can walk away from your business when you want to focus on your family and you need to, you can set up a business that does that. And what helped me is when I was actually struggling, I would buy this $2,000 product and I'd say, oh my goodness, you know, this is a great piece of the puzzle. This guy knows what he's doing. And I'd buy a WSO for 15 bucks. I'm like, ooh, that's another piece of the puzzle. And let me ask everybody on the line here. Those are more strategic. When you dump out those pieces of a puzzle like on a table, what's a good strategy to put the puzzle together? What are some of the most important pieces of the puzzle? What do you think? Okay. The corners, the edges, okay. All right. Yeah. Let me submit to you. That's what I thought too. I'm like, oh, that's a good corner. That's a good corner. That's a good piece. But the most important piece of the puzzle aren't the corners. It's the picture on the box. And so I created this slide last week for you because I know it's doing this training, and I wanted to give you the picture on the box of what your reputation marketing strategy should look like. If you follow this system, you will crush it when it comes to working with local businesses because they will get that it just makes sense. So why reputation for a business? What type of businesses need reputation marketing? The answer, every business. Can anybody think of a business that doesn't need reputation marketing? Anyone? Put it at, nope. Everybody needs it. So should they work on their reputation first or last? Which is it? Put it in the chat. First or last? That's right, first. First. Now, no one's educating them about this. Talk about a unique selling proposition to get your foot in the door. This is the first time they've ever heard this. There is literally no competition on the planet for you because everybody else is fighting for their Google Plus, their SEO, their pay-per-click. No one's going after reputation. And if they are, they're talking about reputation management. That ain't reputation marketing. So yeah, you do it first before they do any marketing. So is reputation easy to sell? So let me give you the secrets to the ultimate business. So these are the 3 things I look for. Whenever you sell a product, you need to look for these 3 factors. And if you find them, you sell that product. Number 1, is it easy to sell? First of all, no one's selling reputation marketing because it's brand new. People buy when they see themselves in the product. Would everybody agree with that? Because people buy, that's why we try on shoes. That's why we take, when we buy a home, we go figure out, do we like the art? Can we see our kids playing in it? Can everybody agree to that? People buy when they see themselves in the product? Yes? Does that make sense? Then what better product to sell than their own reputation? Can they see themselves in Google Plus? When you talk about backlinks and video and social media and Facebook, can people see themselves in that product? Yes or no? No, they get technically lost, absolutely. But when you show them their own reputation, can they see themselves in that product? Yes, it's the ultimate product to sell. It's not complicated. It's not complicated. Huh? Are you kidding me? How complicated is Google Plus and website development and social media, backlinking, and it's easy. You either have a good reputation or you don't. And there's no exclusivity, which I'll go in just a second. Number 2 criteria, is it easy to deliver? All you do is help them get reviews, claim some of the listings, and try to use some software to put some things on autopilot, which I'll show you the software we use to put on autopilot. Number 3, is it the most profitable? And here's the key, residually. You don't have to do any SEO or backlinks. You don't have to rank anyone. There's no social media, and there's no website development. Are you kidding me? It's like pure profit. It's all about the intellectual property of knowing how it works, because businesses don't know how it works, and you do. So let's do some litmus tests. Type in some products that you guys are selling right now. Give me some products that you're selling. Okay, mobile. Okay, let's see if mobile passes the litmus test. Is mobile easy to sell? Yes or no? Yeah, it's pretty easy to sell. Is it easy to deliver? Yeah, it's pretty easy to deliver, right? Is it the most profitable residually? I don't know about you, but I don't mind making 6 figures doing mobile. No. What are you making, like $20 a month? Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? How many of those you got to get? You know what we're charging? $1,000, $1,500 a month for small companies, local companies, to do the reputation. That's why after training like this, they think it's the most important thing they should do, and they will build a budget directly for it. So give me another product. Let's go through it. Let's do the test. What are the products you guys selling? Let's see here. Google Plus. Okay, good. I have a lot of expertise in Google Plus. Is Google Plus easy to sell? Yes or no? Everybody chime in here. Easy to sell. It's sort of easy, but it's not. I'd say it's medium because there's a lot of competition for SEO and stuff like that, right? Is it easy to deliver? No. It's sophisticated, isn't it? Is it profitable residually? Yes. Once you get the formula of setting up a Google Plus account very well in a ranking, you barely have to do any of that to maintain it. You can make huge incomes with Google Plus, but it doesn't pass all three. Reputation is the only thing I've ever seen, and you can get the best marketers on the planet. I'll get into a deep discussion with them. I don't care who it is, that this is the easiest product. It's the perfect product. More importantly, when people see themselves in the product, they buy. This is why this converts so easily. And by the way, 100% of this can be outsourced, which I love outsourcing. All right, so let's jump into it here. So what will a company pay to do reputation marketing? Typically $750 to $1,500 a month setup fee per business. That is no resistance at that level. That's as much as most people pay for Google Plus. And $500 to $2,500 residually income per business. So typically this is the measure. Because reputation affects all types of marketing, you typically want to charge 20 to 30% of their marketing budget. So if they're spending $3,000 a month, $10,000 a month, you'll probably charge around $2,000. If they're only spending $1,000 a month in marketing, they'll probably charge them about $300 to $400. So that's about 20 to 30% of their overall marketing budget. So how fast can you make additional $5,000 a month? Well, let's look at the numbers. This month, only 3 businesses. Your setup fee is $750. You'll make $2,200. And by the way, I'm doing tests with people that have never done reputation marketing before, and all I did was give them some leads. And we are finding people closing deals in their first week if they just go through the psychological steps I just went through with you. Then they'll charge, let's say, $600 per month. So in the first month, $4,000. Again, just reputation, nothing else. Second month, you do another 3 businesses. Another $2,200 plus you're getting the monthly at $600 for each one, plus you got the next monthly coming in. First 60 days, you're literally at $60,000 a year. Now, Mike, can you hear me? I don't know if you've got mute on, but I sent you, what I did is I did some interviews with those that have built 6-figure businesses in 90 days. Did you get a chance to send those out at all?
You know what? I'm not sure if I got those out or not.
Okay. Well, that's okay. I just didn't know if anybody had a chance to look at them. But I've got interviews, like 15, 20-minute interviews with people that are doing this in their first 90 days. So this is not something, well, it's kind of new. This is happening right now. You're just at the right place at the right time. So let's talk about SEO. How many of you are doing SEO real quick? Okay, Jim. Okay, yes. Jim said yes, he did.
Okay.
So how many do SEO? Type in yes. Okay, good. SEO is exclusive, meaning you can only work with one company in one city in one niche. Because if you took on 5 dentists, they'd all be pretty ticked that one dentist is number 1 and they're number 5, right? But with reviews or reputation marketing, look at this. Every single company can be your customer. No competition. You can work with every dentist in your local neighborhood. Everybody needs it because the reputation depends on them, and you're the one systemizing and managing and helping them market it. Any aha moments here? Does this make sense?
I've had a few.
Okay. Big aha. So I can take some questions now, or you want to see how we find leads, convert leads, and instantly put our reputation on autopilot. Okay? Okay, question about the 20-30%. Go ahead. Meaning their budget. You ask them how much you're spending every month on marketing. They say $3,000. You typically charge them about $900. That's 30% of their budget. Between 20 and 30% of their monthly budget. Okay, so I think it's important that before we talk about leads, there are 4 types of reputations. The first reputation is a bad reputation. That's pretty easy, right? So that's a huge market. The second is no reputation. And because we understand that businesses can't be trusted unless they have how many reviews? How many reviews if they're trusted? Write it in the chat here. 10, that's right, the magic number 10. So no reputation is just as bad as a bad reputation. And then you've got a good reputation, okay? Now we saw what a good reputation is. You've got some good reviews and then you've got some bad reviews. But didn't everybody just agree that if they found a company with 1 or 2 bad reviews, they wouldn't use them? So a good reputation doesn't convert either. The only reputation that converts is a 5-star reputation. And that means if they got some bad reviews, you got to push those bad reviews right off the front page. And write this down. This is critical. These are magic words that will get them thinking, and they will do business with you if you say them. I tell every customer, and I don't say it once, I say it at least 3 times. You're only 1 customer away from a bad reputation. You're only 1 customer away from a bad reputation. You're only 1 customer away from a bad reputation. Everybody get clarity on that? This is a daily process. This is not something you just do once and forget about it. Because they could have a great reputation today, but all they get is 1 bad review showing up, and their business is going to drop dramatically vis-a-vis the illustrations we went through. So, do you know your reputation online? So here's what I've done. I built a patent pending process that literally shows them their reputation. So watch this. This is really cool stuff. So how do you find people with bad reviews? Well, pretty easy. Salon, let's do salon we did earlier. Dallas. Okay. Oh boy, 4 bad reviews, bad reputation, good reputation. Can't be trusted.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
It's crazy. So now if you want a really good list, watch this. Go to Fiverr. Go in and say, look, I want to do research. Type in research. And here's all you want them to do. This is so ridiculously easy. All you're going to do is find someone that typically does business research. Let's see here. Traffic, keywords. 2 hours of internet research for $5. Are you kidding me? So 2 hours of internet research. Here's what I want you to do. Type in these keywords, these cities. I want you to, in Excel spreadsheet in a Google Doc, give me the company name, the company phone number, and please give me if they have, how many bad reviews they have, and please copy and paste one of the bad reviews into the Excel doc for me. Every day for $5, you could have a list of 20 companies with bad reviews. Now, is that easy or what? Does that make sense? So now what do you do? How do you convert the bad reviews? I'm glad you asked. So we created a system called, this is our patent pending software. It's called Local Reputation Report. Now, in this reputation report, you can do this manually. And the way you do it manually is really pretty simple. You would go to getlisted.org, which is a multi-million-dollar company. You put the business name in. I don't even know. Check their listing, and then you screen capture their results. Then you go to their Google Plus. So you would screen capture this, put it into a Word doc. Then the next thing you want to do is you want to actually go to their listing, and then you'll screenshot this bad review, this bad review, this bad review, this bad review. Print it as a PDF and send it to them. It doesn't have to be fancy. It takes about 10, 12 minutes. Can you outsource that as well? Can anybody outsource that? This is what I call a reputation report. We made it a little bit easier for our members. We developed to make our customers look like a Fortune 1000 company. You can actually put, someone comes to your page, and you can white label this. This is all branded. Put your company name, your phone number, background images, logos. And so someone comes there, they put their name, they put their email address, and their phone number. And let's use this phone number here. And watch this. This is great. And then our patent pending technology will actually go out, and it'll go to every single website that they've got reviews on. We search over 25 of them. That's why it takes about 2 minutes. And it would download every single review they have. And then it will cross compare their good reviews versus their bad reviews and score them. And then, this is cool, look at this. This is the report they get. They have 8 bad reviews, poor, and then what it does, it itemizes every bad review they've ever had.
That's awesome.
Now, see this? Watch. Look at the sushi company. 9 bad reviews, and look at this. And all you do is read them out loud. I've literally had customers of mine take the reputation report, print it out, and hand it to people, and gotten business this way. Matter of fact, about 3 weeks ago, a gentleman came on the line. He's like, David, I went to my customer. I'm only charging them $250 a month to do their SEO. I know it's low, so don't scold me for that. But I just print out the report. I walked in their office. I gave it to them. And it seems like everything I said after that, they didn't even pay attention to it. All they could do is read their bad reviews. And then when she got done reading them, she just looked up at me and said, how much to fix it? No presentation, no proposal, because people see themselves in the product. And so what my system does is it actually grabs all their data, and then you can see it even personalizes that we're bringing all the pictures in from their Google Plus, and then telling them, just like getlisted.org does, if they're in any of these major local reputation sites, and then lists all the reviews. This is literally all you need. And then on top of that, what I've done is a 20-minute training that they can put their name and email in to how to build a 5-star reputation. And I brand you. It's me training, but you have this video. It's like a free report training, and your phone number, your name, everything's in it. And all I'm doing every 5 minutes is to call us, call us, call us, call us, and it converts leads like crazy. So you have any thoughts on that real quick, Mike? Well, before I move on here, of how to convert leads.
Yeah, I mean this is awesome. I mean, looking at this tool, I mean my first thought is, geez, I print up this report. I have an outsourcer print up this report, and I send them a direct mail piece with the report slapped right behind it, and I can't imagine what the conversion rate is on that.
Awesome. It's pretty spectacular.
Yeah.
So now you can see how easy we get customers and make you and me look like a Fortune 500 company. So you want to take some more questions, or you want to see how we put all this on autopilot, where we have software do all the reputation management for us? All right, questions, or you want to go in auto? Okay.